Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Subnautica. So it happened again. The game crashed, but let's listen to this radio message.
Playing partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode. Hunting. Analyzing. Sharing subject locations with other agents.
Alright, so it's Mizar from Jet Force Gemini talking now. Kinda cryptic. But what I want to do this episode, praying the game holds together. First I'm gonna make 2 beacons, so we need some copper. I also need more titanium, I can only do 1. But we are gonna complete the Sunbeam stuff, the big story moment of this game. But we have to wait for the radio message to come in, so I'm gonna craft this 1 beacon, go get some titanium, and otherwise feed the reactor and stuff. And I'll see you when the message is on the radio.
Aurora, we're approaching the planet now. We have a landing site for you that's... well, it's better than the alternatives. We've sent you the coordinates. It'll take us a couple of days to align our orbit. We should be able to establish direct contact with you during that time. Then we're coming in to get you. Cross your fingers the weather holds. And don't leave us waiting. Sunbeam out.
All systems online.
Okay, so let's head straight there. We have 40 real-time minutes to make our way over here. You don't have to. There's 3 different alternatives that could play out here with the Sunbeam. But I was playing, I was recording, and I got this timer down to like 10 minutes, and then I saw the PlayStation blue screen of death saying that the application had an error or whatever, and I had to report it again. But I don't know what that's all about, so I'm probably gonna save halfway through this, because I know we can get at least some progress. But I got 2 beacons on me, and where this location is, thanks to the internet, I know that from our life pod, this is northeast. And the floating island that remember we were running around on that island a couple episodes ago, that is southwest. And they're the only 2 landmass islands. So I want beacons for both of them. And little did I know that they're connected. I was actually surprised. There's a whole thing here. It's really cool, actually. I don't want to spoil it too much if you've never seen it. But yeah, I only brought 1 beacon before, and then I was like, oh man, I was really surprised and amazed what I discovered here, and wished I had brought 2, so I guess the game crashing, now I can fix that. But here we are. This, I think, is considered the mountain island. The other one is just called floating island, or something like that. Not sure if there's anything good to scan around here. But it doesn't matter, because what's on the island itself is pretty awesome.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region. Cannot identify it.
So here's our marker. We could dock right now. This is what it kind of expects you to do. Land and go exploring on the island. But there's another way into things. And I kind of feel like doing that way first. So let's just keep going deeper here. Start to notice some really cool stuff. Like disconnected algae. Really? I've been playing for like 12 minutes. And it hasn't loaded in yet? Just give it a minute. There's supposed to be stuff here. It's not just floating grass. Oh, what? Wait, am I inside where it's supposed to be loaded? Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay, there we go. It's all loaded in. Crazy, right? Independence Day stuff. I was inside of that. There was no hit detection. Well, either way, let's keep coming down this massive alien cube to this little docking bay. An alien moon pool. And this is where I want to put our first beacon. I also can't help but feel like there's something out there that knows about this entrance, so...
Passing 100
Oh, whoops.
meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Why do I keep taking that off? I think we don't have to worry about radiation anymore. I don't know. Either way, Beacon 1. And I'm gonna name it Alien 1. Just so that I know. Crap, yeah, the oxygen is going down during this, so... Yeah. Oh, it's already saved in the suggestions. Whoops. Well, I'm already doing it. So see, there's proof that I've already done this and it crashed on me. It's saved. I think there was a trophy about discovering this, too. Okay. So 35 minutes to go, and that actually is just a little bit extra time to explore everything in here. Get our scanner, and there's 2 ways to go, but let's go this way first. This is nuts. All kinds of alien stuff. It reminds me of Deep Sea and the attack ship of Perfect Dark. Alien rifle that looks a lot like the stasis rifle that we found. Oh wait, definitely want this. Ion cube. Gets a little special animation just like the purple tablet. And these alien arches are a big thing we will see shortly. What their purpose is, if you don't know. But yeah, this is... It looks so much like Deep Sea from Perfect Dark, in a way. I bet you alien stuff doesn't look anything like this. It's just our imagination. Oh, here we go. Purple tablet thing. Oh, this is just one to grab. So yeah, there's multiple. You can craft your own purple tablets, too. We have the recipe. It's 2 ion cubes, of which we just picked up 1. And something else. Got some other scannable. An alien device. Doomsday device. In something so small? I believe it says, luckily it's non-functional or something. Some really cool force field.
Indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
So now we actually have to use the purple tablet. It's just cool, man. Again, this is like another thing my dad would be all over this kind of stuff. And here it is. This is the big main central piece to the story.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
So there you go. That's our first hint. We are infected with something and cannot interact with that thing.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Oh, I thought she was going to speak some more. It's kind of running a little choppy. This makes me wonder, does anybody have the Nintendo Switch version of this game? Because I could see 2 things with that. I could see it being the worst possible way of playing this. Or it could run very smoothly at the cost of things just don't look as crisp. Whereas here, I think the PlayStation is trying to run it like a good PC, but it can't keep up. You know, like how PC versions of things give you options for the graphics and how great you want everything to look. I feel like PlayStation opted to go for the best possible thing, even though it can't handle it. This is a two-way thing. There's a purple tablet on the other side that you could do instead to disable this force field. And this is the coolest thing ever, this thing.
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
We just did that. Yeah, you're meant to come in here from the beach side of things and then discover the moon pool later. But yeah, we want to grab all the downloads and scans in here.
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
And the ion cubes, absolutely. Yeah, this just makes me want to play Combat Simulator in Perfect Dark. Like, in this arena. Just put all N64 Perfect Dark stuff in here. It would be an awesome arena.
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
So just like the purple tablets, the ion cubes have a similar function. So
Unknown language. Attempting translation.
I'm still pretty blind on how many ion cubes I actually need. So we shall see.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database.
So,
Performing structural analysis.
so this is the crazy thing that you would see if we just went to the Sunbeam beacon and a broken purple tablet. This is your clue. So obviously you're supposed to come this way first. And then that's how you disable the force field, that little one. But it's already disabled because we came in from the back way. So that is the crazy alien base. And the thing said you cannot disable the weapon because you're infected. And if you've been subtly following along, or following along with the subtle clues of the game, the Degassi stuff that we've been finding on that island and then deep in the jelly shroom place, another free tablet. Yeah, this thing's crazy. We definitely want to be here when this timer counts down, because this is where we're supposedly going to get rescued. But the Degassi, the last clue that we found, was saying that there's something deep down there that's not supposed to be there or something. And they were... well, you'll see. Like, why were they wrecked, and why are we from the Aurora wrecked? There's more purple tablets around here. A lot of lithium and shale again, so it's definitely a good spot to grab some stuff. I do have water and food on me just in case, because I know this is a long timer to wait out. I think somewhere over here is another purple tablet, but more importantly, perhaps, oh yeah, here we go, another alien arch, and this one we can actually do something with. Insert the ion cube. Yeah, we'll come back here. But let's step through the portal. This thing's kind of nuts. And now we're looking at a load screen, which is pretty lengthy, actually, and I don't think, once again, I think on a good PC it would not be. It's just gauging from that long play video that was played on PC. definitely mesmerizing, though. Okay, so we have warped. And where to? Let's grab these things. They're making it seem like it's important, but... Whoa. Delayed lighting change. But yeah, that other purple tablet we still gotta find, and that's back through that portal. But I just want to step out here real quick and place another beacon. I guess it's kind of pointless, because I could always just re-enable the old waypoints. But we are back on this island now, where we first found the Degassi stuff. So I am going to put this right by the entrance to the portal. Oh. And this is the floating island, so I guess I'll just call it that. Is there a console that you're really good at typing on these like virtual keyboards? Because for me, it's definitely Nintendo stuff. I just know the buttons. It's like ingrained in my fingers. Good enough. Okay. So yeah, all the other beacons that where we just were, look at our Seamoth is way out there. So we are on the complete opposite side of that island now. It's linked through alien portals. It's definitely pretty cool. And when I first saw this, I kind of forgot that that was a thing that happened. So I had genuine surprise, which I don't now because, yeah, the constant crashing. So I have all this time to potentially get up to that other wreck and anything else I may have missed here, which I can't help but feel like I did miss something, but I don't know what. But otherwise we could just top off the hunger and stuff. Grab a new scan that I apparently forgot. Yeah, let's find some of those Chinese potatoes and marble melons. And then I don't even have to waste what's in my pocket, since we still got 23 minutes to survive here. Like, I feel like the interior grow bed can be found here, probably on that other wreck that I don't know how to get to. All right. Oh, here we go. Found it. I'm back on the other island now. I went back through the portal. And I think that's really all there is worth finding. Wait a second, there's something down there. Is that metal salvage or no, that looks like a piece of something that we can scan. And there's a gel cap, which I will gladly take. But otherwise, I think I found everything in that cave system. It's just that purple tablet kind of just randomly there. Definitely want to grab that. But what is this? Nuclear reactor? One out of 3. That's the stuff that was in the Aurora. Weird. Alright, I think we got all the ion cubes and the purple tablets. That. I'm curious if there's more scattered around here, though. But yeah. Seems like everything's going well. I'm gonna save very soon because I don't trust this game anymore. and I'll see you when this timer is done.
Survivor, we see you. Man, I don't know how you held out down there. We broke an atmosphere, and we're descending towards the landing site. Is that a building down there? What do you mean you can't identify it? Hold on. No turning back now. Positions, everyone. Touching down in 10, 9, 8. It's coming from the building? Change course. Set thrusters to full.
R.I.P. Sunbeam. There you go. That's the final clue, if you haven't pieced it together. The planet is under quarantine, and nobody's allowed in or out, basically. So even if we find a means of escaping, which is the end objective of the game, we will not make it without this thing blasting us down. So we have to become disinfected, and then come back and disable that weapon before we can escape the planet. That is the game's story. Deep in the PDA stuff that we've been downloading, it says we're infected with a Khara bacteria. It's like K-H-A-A-R-A. And there's also hints of 2 very deep locations. One at 800 meters and one at like 1,500 meters or something? Or 1,300? So our new subtle objective that's just kind of hidden in the depths of those logs we've been finding is to go explore those 2 deep locations. And in doing so, we will somehow find a way to become disinfected so that we can come back here and do that disabled thing. But we also still need
Welcome aboard, Captain.
a means of escaping. But now that this cutscene has played out, soon on the radio we will get the code to the captain's chamber on the Aurora, which is where our ticket of escaping is. But you could potentially miss that cutscene, and you can possibly move so fast, become disinfected, and disable the weapon before the Sunbeam ever even arrives. Which, that's kind of crazy to think about. Something's making some crazy noise out there. I don't know. This is about as far as my knowledge of the game goes. Like, I kind of know how it ends, but I don't really know how to get there. So we shall see what happens, but otherwise I'm just heading back now. It's gonna be a long trip, but thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.